Good evening, Postal Family. How's everybody doing? My name is Saeed. What's happening on this Saturday evening? Well, another good old Saturday. My bad, guys. I've been off a few days. Had some personal stuff to do in another state, so excuse me for a couple of days that I didn't put anything on there. Hope everybody's doing good. Was a good Saturday. Decent three trays and three trays of DPS. Packages were good. Flats, two trays. Normal Saturday, what it's like on my route. So everything was good. Hope everybody's doing good. Today I'm just talking about some people. Someone had mentioned something very interesting. When you use sick leave, there needs to be another kind of leave that anybody can use, but then it will be misused and all that. So just trying to talk about that a little bit. But first, if you're new to the channel, my name is Saeed. Postal content is what I do, love to do. Thanks so much for everybody for the support. I can't thank you guys enough. Keep giving me the thumbs up, helps out everything on here. Everything I say on here is from my experiences, my research. I don't speak on behalf of USPS Post Office in any of my videos. So what I'm talking about is, we have sick leave, we have annual leave, but these things, if you're somewhere in the middle, like for example in seniority, in your station, you're somewhere in the middle. You're not a newbie and you're not on the top seniors. So you're trying to get a certain day off and everything is full. There, other than using sick leave, if some emergency comes on, you need to have leave. There needs to be another category of leave called personal leave. But if we do something like that, it's going to be misused much more than sick leave. Because when you're using some emergency comes up, you're you're kind of forced into using sick leave. There's no other leave to use. You tried like something you want to take off a day, but the calendar is full. And this task you have on hand has to be done within a given time. So kind of the system, kind of sadly enough, it pushes you to you kind of use sick leave. Because there's no other way. Yeah, the annual leave, the months, the days you are trying to get off is all full. And what else is a person supposed to do? So somebody brought up a very interesting point that you're kind of forced into using the sick leave at that time when you have to handle something in a timely manner, and you're not getting the days you want off because it's already full. Other senior people more than you, who have more seniority than you, they've taken those days, and you flip the page to the next month is already full too. So the system is designed this way as to where a lot of people are forced into using sick leave and kind of categorize it as misuse. So, but what else are they supposed to do? I mean, they have lives outside the post office. Things need to get done, handled. So, I was just considering. I know it's real dumb. I mean, something called a personal leave, where you can use it, but then it's gonna be misused. Like I was saying, everybody who's anybody is gonna call in and say, "Okay, I'm not sick, but personal leave, personal leave, personal leave." There wouldn't be no kind of order. Everybody will start using it. So it's just a suggestion, a thought that came in mind. But is gonna stay that way. It ain't gonna amount to nothing. The system is gonna stay this way. People are gonna keep misusing sick leave because, and they're not wrong either. They got stuff to do that needs to be handled, and in a timely manner. And the calendar in their station is all full for the next 3 months. So what do they do? Do they not handle their business, or do they wait 3 months? But this thing they're trying to accomplish It's urgent. There's no waiting on it. So kind of what I'm saying is the system is designed this way, unfortunately, where if you don't have seniority in your station and you don't get the days off that you want, you're gonna end up using sick leave. There's by default. It's sadly enough, well, not sadly enough, it's been like that for decades and decades. But somebody had brought it up, so I just wanted to. It was a very good point. I mean, when you think about it, what is one to do if there's a task that needs to be handled, like I was saying, and in a timely manner, and your station, everything is full for the next 3 months. You still got to get this task handled, and the only way you can do is what you're gonna use your sick leave. So that's how everybody. I'm sure every station, the misuse category comes in, but technically it's not misuse because what is that employee, that carrier supposed to do? Tell me in the comments, guys, what do you think about this? I mean, it's been going on for decades. I'm just, I want to elaborate on this topic, what you all think about it, what your different thoughts are, or if no thoughts. I mean, it's been this way for as long as people remember. You got something to handle. By default, you're gonna use your sick leave because you don't have that much seniority in your station to get any day in the next 3 months off, and everything you try to get, it's full. So, I'm sure a lot of people in my situation, same thing. They got to handle things on a weekly basis. I mean, we all see it all the time in our stations. I mean, some people do get sick a lot. I mean, I'm not saying there's a lot of misuse, but on the same token, people got stuff to do that's serious, and they don't have that time luxury when their calendar allows maybe 5 months down the road. They got stuff to handle, and one way or another, it's up to them to handle it. So that's what we're looking at. That's what I wanted to talk about a little bit on this. The leave that is categorized as misuse, but it's technically not misuse because we all have lives, and there's things that need to be handled in a timely manner. And the only other way, if you don't have seniority, or somewhere in the middle, or you're at the bottom, you're gonna use sick leave by default. It's gonna work out that way. So it's when I took a second to think about it, a lot I've heard in the past, like misuse of sick leave, but now I see the whole picture. When I was new, I was thinking, people misuse sick leave all the time, but no, they're not. They got stuff to do, stuff to handle on the calendar. They can't get the days off that they want, so by default, what is left? Sick leave. They got lives outside the post office. Yes, they're gonna handle their business. They're gonna use the sick leave. So I shouldn't say are fortunate. That's just the way it is. That's the system. Once you have seniority enough as to where you can request any day off, but that's gonna take years because seniors are ahead of you. They're granted they're retiring, but if when they retire, somebody else takes their spot and becomes senior, so they're gonna put in their days off. So now you gotta wait longer. It can be years and years, but you still got these things to do every other month. Something urgent comes up within a day or two. You gotta be out of state, handle something, and your calendar. There's nothing free for the next 5 months. That's a no-brainer. You're gonna use sick leave and handle your business, obviously. So just giving this thing a little thought here and there. So let me know in the comments. It's been going on for decades. I mean, I'm just I happened to run across it, what somebody had mentioned, and I was thinking about it that technically it's not being misused. it's being used, but different if you're not sick, but you still need time off to handle your business. So that's how it's taken care of. Anyway, that's it for this one. Just wanted to discuss a little bit what I had on my mind. Been handling stuff, on my own too, so it did come up. So hope everybody's doing good. Enjoy your weekend tomorrow, Sunday, and then back to work Monday, guys. Hope you all having fun. Hope you all had a good day. And Mailman Saeed will see you on the next day. Take care, guys.